Hello, welcome back to Hunter Tune. In today's video, me and my buddy are going to be dynoing his Integra Type R and comparing it to my GSR blue EK hatch. So I hope you guys really enjoy the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video. It really helps out. And leave a comment down below of how you liked the video and all that. So with that being said, I'm gonna kind of give you guys an intro to this video. We ended up dynoing my buddy's JDM Integra Type R. It's an authentic Japanese car. He actually had it shipped to a place in Michigan. I can't remember the exact name of it, but he had it shipped there, and they like deal with a bunch of import cars and stuff like that. And every time he comes over with that car, I do get a little bit jealous having a right-hand drive, just like a crispy, clean Japanese Integra. It's just super cool. I kind of have a pipe dream of maybe one day picking up an EK9, but you know, maybe one day. And we ended up comparing his car to my blue hatch with the GSR. The GSR in the blue EK hatch, you guys know we did the intake manifold. It already has like a header and exhaust, basic exhaust. It has that eBay intake manifold, and it has like a chipped ECU with a pretty basic tune on it. You know, maybe I could squeeze another 2 horsepower out of it or something if I really tried, but it's a tuned bolt-on GSR versus a pretty stock Integra Type R. But anyways, you guys notice the background might be a little bit different in this video because I'm actually trying to put up some insulation in my shop. It went from pretty decent outside in Wisconsin to full-blown winter, like right now. So if we go outside, which I will in a second, you guys will see that it's completely snowed in here. We got quite a bit of snow, and it's been like 0 degrees at night. It's been really cold, and I'm kind of kicking myself a little bit for not insulating the shop sooner, but I'm out here now, and I'm in the process of putting a bunch of this foam board up. It's 2-inch foam board that I'm kind of just putting on the walls here to try to help insulate and hold heat in here a little bit better, because with my 80,000 BTU heater, I had a Mr. Heater Big Max 80K, and with that thing going in here, it would maybe raise the temperature like 10 degrees. It was pretty bad. So I've been spiking it with my Sunfire heater, which has been doing great. I've had a lot of people comment asking about it. It is doing really well, but it's still smoking on startup. So I try to crack the door when I first fire it up, and then once it's running for a second, it burns super clean. I can actually have it running in here, and with both heaters in here I can get up to like 75 degrees if I really wanted to. But anyways, I upgraded my 80K Mr. Heater Big Max to this 125K Mr. Heater Big Max, and I also bought a scissors lift. So instead of renting one of these things, I just picked this one up for $3,000, and it will honestly probably just sell when I'm done with it for exactly what I paid. So instead of renting one for 150 bucks a day, I just ended up buying this scissor lift. The guy actually delivered it right to my house, so that was awesome. So anyways, got the new heater installed, and I'm putting some insulation up. I'm not really good at this stuff. I'm not really a construction worker. You know, and a lot of people are like, oh, well, you know, if you can build a car, you can do construction, or you can put insulation up or whatever. But this stuff's like so simple, I overcomplicate it, and it like, I'm just not good at like, I don't know, basic stuff, I guess, or like basic construction. I'm really bad at it, and I'm trying to get better because I actually do enjoy building stuff like this. It's just hard for me to, I don't know, my car brain thinks through stuff way too much, and this is like not that way kind of thing. Getting the foam board up, and then I'll probably just do the foam board this year because this stuff alone was kind of a lot of money. But if I were to do, I can't really do spray foam, whatever. Okay, I'll talk about this in another video. Wow, dude, if this isn't a scene from Fast and the Furious, I don't know what is. Gotta check your lug nuts on your Rega Masters.
Yeah. This fucking titanium sucks.
What are you doing? Your sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Off the hood.
Hey, you think that Type R can beat a GSR? Is that a spoon valve cover?
I wish.
Man, it's funny when you buy a holographic Type R like this thing that you just want to buy all the expensive stuff. Instead of like a Godsnow 3-inch exhaust, you want to buy like a spoon. But I don't know, I'm trying to convince him to put an eBay turbo kit on it with a Godsnow exhaust. What do you guys think? Type R? eBay build? I like those NGK blues. Nice zinc hardware. What do you guys think of a yellow floor mat and yellow steering wheel?
Oh, don't forget the shift. Come on.
And shift boot. Red seats? I think you need some yellow seats.
Yeah, around.
Too bad they're like 20 grand. Alright, so we got the Del Sol making 140 horsepower on the DynoJet. Now, we're gonna see what the old ITR makes. What did it make on the old dyno? Do we remember, like 180 or something?
Yeah, like 182.
Yeah. So we're gonna see if it's higher or lower on this dyno. I'm suspecting it's probably gonna be a little bit lower, mainly because, like, I don't know, the drum, maybe the size of the drum also has something to do with it. I don't know. Oh, wow. I am a race car. Wow, this is a really nice car, guys. You think, I don't know. I don't know. This is pretty nice. I don't know how I feel about the yellow floor mats, but everything else is pretty nice. Alright, so we just got the spoon yellow Type R on here. Just kidding. Spoon yellow valve cover. So we're going to hook up to the number 1 cylinder with the inductive pickup, and then we're going to ground it to the distributor just like we did on the Del Sol. So we're going to take our wiring here.
Ground it to the top?
Probably to the top distributor hole, and then the inductive go around the number 1 wire. So it would be
Does it matter?
this one right here. I mean, unless you don't want to mess up your spoon paint here.
Ah.
Yeah. Did it just chip that?
No.
Is that okay?
That's good.
I just don't want it to rub on your paint.
Oh no, I didn't know where about that. I did that and that, and it's cheap paint.
Are we going to be saving in here,
I
or
think
do we don't?
it's probably gonna put the runs in the red folder.
Yeah, so we got a new car on now. So we made a folder for 97 Del Sol VTEC and then 98 JDM tight car. And I don't know if we just start a new run, if it's going to automatically save here, or if it's going to go into this folder. I'm not really sure. And I don't know if there's a way to adjust that. We do have a tack signal. We're good there. We're gonna get this thing strapped down and we're gonna do a run and see how she is. All right, stock 98 Type R. Mugen twin loop, stock header, stock cat, stock airbox.
Yeah.
It's all stock, besides a twin loop muffler. Maybe it's got a cat back.
Yeah, it's a full cat.
All right, let's see.
He's just got on the wrong side.
You want to feed me this through the window?
Yeah.
I don't want to drape it over your car. So I'm gonna have to roll the window down, and then we're gonna shove this through the window. And I totally just went over here to start driving the car, but of course it's not that side. Okay. Somebody sell me something right-hand drive. Your tack signal's way cleaner than the Nelly.
Really?
Look at that. It's like perfect.
Maybe it's because.
It's closer to spark plug.
Yeah.
That's how it's. nuts.
No, it is.
What's the rev limiter on this thing?
It's
Like
85, 80.
Is it 85?
86, 88?
5 or 86 right there.
I don't know.
171, so 10 horsepower less than the other dyno.
Okay.
That's actually better than I thought it was going to be. Not bad. Peak engine RPM 7,800 is where it makes peak power. And then it falls off after 8,000. So that's what the power curve looks like, guys. For a stock Type R. 171. Let's do one more and try to back that up.
Oh, we went down.
Yeah, all good things come to an end. Pretty cool, dude. That might be the dyno brakes that are stinking. Because it's smoking from down there. So we did have a little bit of smoke coming from the dyno. And I think I had the regulator in the shop set at like 80 PSI for the brakes. Might be a little too high, so I just lowered the pressure down to like 50, and we're gonna put my blue hatch on next with the GSR. I'd be really curious how the GSR compares to the Type R, and we're gonna find out here in this video. So, bone stock Type R versus chipped, kinda tuned. It's on like a base map, honestly. It's not the best tune in the world. Aftermarket intake manifold, aftermarket header, full exhaust. Let's find out how the GSR with bolt-ons compares to the factory Type R. All right, so the blue hatch is up next. This car's been sitting for kind of a little while. It's full of mud. All right, sorry the car's dirty. We got the blue hatch on here. All right, let's see what old blue does. This thing has that rev All right, so that last run that we just did on the blue car, we got some squiggly results. So all the runs prior to this car were fine, and this car totally fine once it got up top. But down low, it's got a bunch of really weird squiggly stuff going on. So I don't know. I just added a ground that goes from the car to the dyno. Alright, so not sure why we got the squiggly lines below like 5,000 RPM on this car, but if we read just horsepower and we don't read torque, the graph is smooth. So I don't know what's up with that. You guys will have to let me know down in the comments if anybody runs a DynoJet and they know, please inform me. But this comparison right here is between my buddy's Type R and the blue hatch. It's pretty cool to see the comparison. The red is the blue hatch, and the yellow is the Type R. So the stock Type R makes more power pretty much everywhere in the meat. So between like 5,000 and 7,000, and then above 7,000, the blue hatch makes more power. And if we view torque here, you can see all these squigglies down here. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it's because this car's got like a snake ECU and it's been sitting for a long time and the battery's dead. Or if maybe the last run, because we got the brakes so hot, that maybe some brake dust got on the dyno sensor. I'm not really sure. So, but yeah, pretty cool. We did add a ground, and that didn't seem to do anything. Maybe it's because my spark plugs are old. I don't know. But like I said, the car does have a dead battery, and I don't know, it's just been sitting for a while, so maybe there's something weird with it. All right, guys, so I actually just put my S2000 on the dyno. I want to make sure if the weird RPM signal was just the car or if it was something to do with the dyno. So I'm trying another car, my S2000, and we're going to see if we can get a clean tach signal with this thing. Just doing the inductive pickup on the plug wire here, or the coil pack, I should say. Just around the coil pack wiring. So there we go. This car's on like, I don't know, 10 pounds or something. First car with some actual power on the dyno. I'm still gonna only do a third gear run. And then after doing the third gear run, I'm gonna do a fourth gear and see if the power difference changes at all. All right, guys, so I got the S2000 fired up. The tach signal's still kind of funky. It's kind of bouncing all over the place again. It sucks because it works so good on the first two cars, and now the blue car and seemingly the S2000 as well are kind of being weird. And it's ironic that both of the S2000 and the blue hatch are on aftermarket ECUs, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Let's do a run on this thing and see how it does. So once again, down low, the tach signal wasn't that good, but once we got RPM in it, then it was fine. Made 393 horsepower, and the power curve on speed looks much better. And then there was also a torque spike on that one for some reason. So if we look on this side, we can do torque. Yeah, there was like a giant torque spike that read like 3,600 foot-pounds of torque for some reason. Don't know what's up with that. So yeah, that was third gear. Run was pretty short. I should probably do a fourth gear. But curious what it made for power. There's the S2000's power curve. There is a dip in the middle. I don't know. I do have to clean up the tune on this thing a little bit because it is like seemingly rich on the VTEC crossover, I think. But I also haven't driven this thing in a long time. But seemingly it still runs pretty good. I'm gonna double check the straps quick and then try a fourth gear. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video dynoing the Integra and my hatch. Now if we go outside, it's cold, snowy, and the dyno cell here is completely snowed in. I had a tarp up on two of these walls, but you know, the wind's been pretty strong and it kind of blew them off and whatever. So my dad, thank God, has been willing to come over and try to help me. So we are going to actually be building walls sooner than expected because, like I said, the dyno is like snowed in right now. I got 2 cars in here, but the dyno cell is full of snow, and we're gonna have to build some walls sooner than we thought. So he's gonna come over maybe this weekend, and we're gonna get one of the walls framed up, and then maybe the next weekend after that we're gonna get another wall framed up, and slowly but surely get all 3 walls framed for the dyno cell. And then after everything's framed, we can do some sheeting and insulate it and stuff like that, and then figure out a garage door. Like I said, I don't really have a lot of people that help me with construction stuff. I wish I had closer buddies that were like good with this stuff. Because like I said, I overcomplicate a lot of this and it's tricky. But yeah, so with the Integra and the Civic, doing the dyno comparison, you guys could see the power curve where the Integra beat out the Civic, and I wanted to do a video where we actually street raced them because we have raced before, and he beats me by like a fender every race, and it's because his car makes power where it's important. That's why I always tell you guys not oversize your turbos and stuff like that, and his car is a prime example of where the power matters. You know, they both make the same peak power, but his makes it earlier, and that just helps overall with racing and, you know, being faster in general. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, we got some lumber. My dad actually just dropped off this lumber today, and I still got some insulation sheets in the truck, and we're just plugging away at stuff. If I might film some video just kind of blabbing and talking about doing some insulation and maybe framing these walls and stuff like that, but just been busy with other stuff, so I want to keep doing consistent videos, but it's been a little bit tough with you know, the newborn and the new house and everything like that. I've been busy. There's been a lot going on. But with that being said, guys, I want to share a Bible verse with you guys, and it is Psalm 46:1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. So reach out to the Lord whenever you guys need, and he's always there. Have a great night and a better tomorrow, guys. We're going to try to stay warm here in Wisconsin and figure out this dyno cell hopefully soon. I've had a lot of people asking if I've been taking on customer work, and honestly, I'm not going to be tuning in that thing yet. So we are playing around with the dyno, getting everything working, but for tuning and stuff, I want to get this place set up, insulated, walls made, all that kind of stuff before I take in any customer work, and obviously get the shop insulated a little bit better and do all that. And plus, when it's like 10 degrees outside, I don't really screw around with working outside much. But yeah, anyways, have a great night and a better tomorrow, guys. God bless. We'll see you later.